All right, I ordered this a while ago, but I am finally getting around to getting it set up. We've got the Atomstack A5 Pro Plus. Now, I got this online as the refurbished model, I believe, so got it at kind of a discount. But I did get this myself and have just wanted to be no, have wanted to check out laser engraving instead of just doing my usual 3D printing. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy opened up and see about getting it set up. All right, so we've got our little steel heat bed thing here. Foam. And I did crack this open once to look at it when I first got it. So this is the, I guess, lavender edition. And I dig it. I think it's pretty cool looking. So we've got power supply here. Couple rails. Got the actual power bank. Got some sweet Patty's Day green glasses. That's pretty cool. I dig that. Ooh, everything's green. Everything. And put these back in the little case. Looks like plug to the computer and a whole mess of tools, and it looks like some pieces of wood to do some test prints with. So we got some wrenches, some Allen wrenches, some pieces of, feels like balsa wood. A little piece of glass. Some, looks like pulley rail things, zip ties. You get it. You get it. And then cable to connect to the computer. We've got our laser here. And this looks like feet, I'm assuming. And our final rails. Okay. Oh. And a screw for good measure. I don't know if that was in there before or not. All right. Step one. All right. So you want to make sure that you get this put in the correct positioning. So we've got the side that has the Atomstack on the front. And then this piece right here has our ruler. So the ruler is going to be, when you're looking at it on the left side, and then you've got this piece right here, which has holes on the bottom. The holes are going to be facing you. They're going to be facing down. So it's going to look like such. All right, and then we've got our step one screws. All right, got my fancy fancy Walmart screwdriver here. So this has the 3. Good Lord. It's got the size 3 for my little bolts here. These appear to all be the same size. So I'm just going to get these all loosely in here. Just get everything started and in place. And then tighten it up in a little bit. All right, so you want to get these set diagonally. So just kind of get it tightened up. Just get it snug at first. And then we'll get everything tightened down later. Okay. All right, so when you're doing the ruler side, make sure you've got your ruler, but you've got a little gap in here. So you've got one side that is snug flat, and you've got one side where the screw basically goes in. You want the screw side in facing outward. So you've got your ruler out, but you've got your screws are going to be dropping in like such. So you want to make sure that you've got that on both sides. So both sides are going to have the screws dropping into place like that. Nailed it. Oh, yeah. That's why we tighten it. We're going to grab this guy right here, and this is going to go on first. So we've got our rails right here, and we want it to be where the face, this is going to be where the laser goes right here. This is going to be facing this way. So we've got the Atomstack is the top, this is going to be facing the bottom. On mine, I don't know if it's supposed to be this way, but it looks like I'm going to need to loosen these screws to move this so that I can push it above the frame right there. Okay, I'm going to take this all the way off right now. I'm going to put these in step 1 bag for right now. And then get this back on. And then we're going to get these and the power box on. So this is our 4th foot right here. Okay, this is going to go up at the very top right here. And it should get 2 screws. So I'm assuming that it's going to be these 2 screws right here. Yes, what's that way? Oh. Okay, so you can see we got the top of the screws here. And I'll go like that. Let's get our step 2 screws out. We got 8 screws here. So in the top, just like that. Okay, I'm just going to take this all the way off for right now. And I'm going to put these in the step 1 bag for right now. And then get this back on. And then we're going to get the twisties and the power box on. So this is our 4th foot right here. Okay, this is going to go up at the very top right here. And it should get 2 screws. So I'm assuming that it's going to be these 2 screws right here. Yes, looks that way. Oh. Okay, so you can see we've got the spot for the screws here. So that'll go like that. So let's get our step 2 screws out. And we've got 8 screws here. So in the top, just like that. And you're not going to need to crank this down super hard. Okay, and then let's see here. Okay, so this is going to go exactly opposite of probably how you would think it would go. These guys are going to set up like this. So you see you've got a little square right there. That's going to go just like that. So grab 2 more. God bless it. Okay. Nice and snug, no wobble. That is one side done. Now, you want to make sure that you're putting the feet on afterwards, after you do this part, because once you put the feet on, you can't get this on. Whoa. Nice and snug, no wobble. That is one side done. Now, you want to make sure that you're putting the feet on afterwards, after you do this part, because once you put the feet on, you can't get this on. Oh. Jesus. Hot Mess Express coming through. All right, today I am just going to drop every single thing that I own, apparently. I'm going to put this back into place. Maybe. Step 3. So we've got 4 end pieces, 2 belts, 4 screws, end pieces, and then 4 screws. So these are the T-nut screws. 1 belt for each side here, and these are gonna go long ways. And so it's basically gonna go on this piece right here. So you've got the toothed part, which is gonna go in here, and then so it's basically under and up. So I think the easier way to do this is we're going to go on top, feed this underneath here. That feels good. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And then just same thing for the other side. All right, so we've got a little bit of excess on each side. All right, so you want to make sure that you've got a little bit of excess on each end, enough so that you can take your T-nut, put that in place right here. So that's going to go on there. And you're going to need your cutters, which I thought I grabbed, but apparently I did not. And then your end cap is going to go on right here. So you're going to tighten down your T-cap right here. Cut your excess piece off like such. And then you've got your T-cap right here. So you've got one side that has this little excess piece that should be going down, I believe. And that's it. So we're going to get all 4 of those put in. And when you're putting on for the opposite side, you want to make sure that you get this snug. You don't want it to be too tight, but you don't want it to be too loose either. And just have a little bit of patience. If you need to loosen it just a little bit to get it in, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, make sure you've got this nice and snug. Move this in a little bit. Tighten it up so that it's not going to move. That should be good. Trim off your excess. Last one. Cool beans. Now we've got a nice smooth roller in there, and that'll stop it from going off anywhere. That was step 3. You've got 3 holes here, and that is first group, second group, third group. So, let me get that back in frame. First, second, and third group. They initially come in first. You want to move this over to second group. You're going to get this. So you've got your torque screw right here. So that'll allow you to tighten and loosen it, basically move it around. So laser side down. Just slide it onto the rail like such. And you can loosen this down. And get it into position. Step 5. All right, get this flipped back around. All right, step 5, we're going to be putting into these 2 holes here. So we've got our spacer and our screw. So that should drop into place right here. So this, I believe, is to stop this guy from moving past these spaces here. All right, so you can tighten this down here, and basically you want it tight enough that when you are adjusting this, if you angle it, you want to have a good consistent speed going through. So I think we're good there. It's not too tight, not too loose, nice and snug. Now we want to grab our cutters and get into this bad boy right here. Make sure you don't cut any of the actual cables here. All right, you want to make sure that you get your cabling in the correct place. So you've got these 2 cables at the end, which are going to go to this motor right here and your laser right here. You've got this other cable that's on the other side that is going to go into this motor back here. So you want to make sure that you've got your teeth over here lined up in the right spot. That's going to go just right over there. Again, get your teeth lined up correctly right there. And teeth again correctly. Into your laser right there. And we've got zip ties here, so you can zip tie your cables down. I don't think it's going to matter really all that much. It's going to be moving around anyways. And then you've got your power box. That's going to plug in right here. Just like that. Wachow. All right. And then that will plug in obviously to your power outlet. You want to make sure that you don't have anything jumbled up over here. But before we get this plugged in, we are going to go download our software and get this thing going. All right,